Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Very good. We are seeing Thanos in the creation of the eyes of Fairygon. Um, I say that jokingly, but this beast that has arisen cannot be taken as a joke at all, unless they end it in a joke way where our main girl is going to run up with her fairy, place its hands on it, and let it be banished to wherever it wants to go instead of fighting. So take that as you will, right? That being said, if this is the case, I don't know how I would feel about this whole entire show as a whole, when it came down to getting to that aspect. Like, does it feel worth it? Does it feel, good? Stuff like that. And I just couldn't tell you if they could pull it off that well, having a battle between two people and, a divine beast and this, possessed, the fairy possessed. It would feel probably relatively shallow if we watch her just handle it uh, peacefully and easily. I feel like there's got to be something more to it. And the reason why I'm so, actually, I think it's actually possible that this is going to happen is because Free and everybody else besides, only people that can maybe show up to this is the people who are on the streets, right? Like the guy with the glasses, guy with the sniper rifles, Fairy, all those people. But Free is out. Free being one of the more stronger people who could break a fairy built shield, relatively easily, and then continue to fight afterwards against someone that arguably is probably stronger than Wolf or a more dangerous fighter than the guy he was just fighting with the said shield. And yeah, he definitely is. Um, so to think that he's had this fight and still he lost a weapon, so he's not even dual wielding. He's just going straight fairy weapon at this point. It's interesting to see what people will take from the show as a whole, in my opinion, because I feel like it's had a good amount of episodes. So the episode isn't the problem here. The problem is, why is it that when this is all happening, it feels almost as if there shouldn't be a way to stop it. Like, of course there's going to be a way to stop it because of storytelling and plot and stuff like that, but the way it is going, it should not be capable. No one. You see what I did there? No one person should be capable of stopping this beast. But it's coming down to a point where it doesn't make any sense as well, because with the awakening of the divine beast, everybody in like a huge range got disintegrated. The very first thing it did was just disintegrate practically everybody in the vicinity of the area it was born in. So to think that it does that and somehow anybody got out didn't make any sense to me. Like, it made sense that that was what they wanted. They wanted to end the world. They wanted to see, a better outcome than what's been going on. So boom, you got there's your reason for that all popping off. But then to go on the flip side of it and be like, okay, that all happened, but now if this divine beast continues to go and destroy everything and do everything it's doing, that puts us in a position to, be like, okay, this world is done for. It's going to keep turning everything to dust, keep destroying everything, keep, doing what it's doing. And that's what it would do if this story didn't have main characters to throw at it to stop it before it gets too far. So, I honestly don't see any of that really happening in the case of them just allowing the monster to do a crap ton of damage over and over and over and then not be stopped and continue its march. I doubt it, right? But I am also in the minority of saying this could be just the beginning of something, right? Like there could be something that happens amongst all of this that can continue the story with Wolf being alive and uh, Merlin with the girl's best friend being alive and the guy's best friend being alive, them all being fairy possessed and having these organs. What's not to say that there could be another rising of a divine beast of someone who knew about all these things happening and how they happen survives this. Seemingly they won't survive because they're just getting down on their knees and allowing it to happen. But for some of them, they're not, right? Like, not everybody, for instance, the guy on the hill didn't just get on his knees, bow down, and die, which I think is the actual person who may be controlling it in the end that we hear that she says this fairy is, or this divine beast is also a fairy, but it's doing something it doesn't want to do. It's being forced to do this. So if that is the case, I think Free is the one fighting the person that would have this connection. But it's also not even specific on who could have even gotten this connection, seeing how I don't think the bear had anybody as its owner or like as its someone had the bear and they shoot it out of their back. He wasn't possessed with anybody. And then uh, on the other flip side of that, they then put the organ of someone else in the bear. So what is really going on? We still have no real answer to that aspect. So I'm still looking forward to seeing if it leads to something bigger in the future or if it's just something as of right now that it's going to help in the story in a more poetic way or something along those lines. So we'll see how it ends. Fairy Gone has been going pretty well. A lot of people have compared it to tons and tons of shows, but I can't compare it to JoJo simply because until JoJo tells me that the stands in the back of the people have their own entire like universe, like their own type of mythology in the case of if one was brought into the world, it would just continue to destroy and wipe everything out. If there was a like a stand like that, then okay, like the show might have ripped off JoJo or something. But until every single thing you can give me references and shows that the show just is 100% rip off, I don't think you should look at any show as a rip off and see it as an inspiration of something that is awesome and then trying to take it and craft it in your own way so it doesn't look the same. So with all that being said, take care everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day, night, evening, and I will definitely be talking to you as soon as possible. But with my training coming up tomorrow, I do not know when I will actually start doing all the work. So as soon as that starts happening, I'll give you guys a heads up. And I've been trying to do it every video since I found out about it. So this is probably like the fourth or fifth video. If you are some of the real anime people that I truly been trying to create in this community, you watch through the whole thing and you hear this spiel from me. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And if you do find other people to watch and stuff like that, enjoy yourself. But just know that this channel will always be here, and I'll always try to put some new content on it as soon as I possibly can. So don't think I forget about you guys, and don't think I'm done growing. So with that being said, peace.